Alright, how you going? It's Micah the Geek, and here we are for the last race of 2024.
Finally.
And what way to do off 2024 with a 24-hour race with the Endurance Racing Club Series based in New South Wales. This is a New South Wales karting event, so a special shout out to them. Thank you very much for getting this underway, and especially to the officials, to the media, everyone on track as well. Thank you very much for making this event possible. Cannot thank you enough, and a good way to end off the year.
Okay.
But anyway, as I ramble on, here we are at Eastern Creek Raceway. We are racing, or we're pretty much the only, I guess, Queensland representative team.
You are one pathetic loser.
Even though we do have two extra drivers in our team from a different state. One's from Melbourne, the other one is, actually local.
But the four drivers that we have regularly in the SEK QLD series is myself, Adam Briggs, Mr. Mark Darcy, and the driver from New South Wales is a Toyota 86 driver, that is Craig Thornton, and we have Wayne Burke, who is based in Melbourne, who tests and drives the GT series cars.
Yeah, but majority of us are Queenslanders. Right now it's practice. I've never raced here before. I just did a 10-minute stint.
And here we are, getting into the kart for the very first time, and especially for the first time around this circuit. Again, I haven't driven around here before, but anyway, we shoot off onto the track just to get a feel of the kart, to make sure that we're all happy with it. I only do about a 10-minute stint around the circuit just to get my bearings around the circuit, try to get good around the circuit as quickly as possible. So it's quite a very nice track. It's very flowy, kind of a I don't know, what's the way to say it, a high speedish type of circuit. There's only one corner where you go pretty darn slow, which is this corner coming up. Pretty much kind of like a hairpin as you go around the Las Vegas Dome, the Vegas Dome, or the Eastern Creek Dome, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, and then you're pretty much carrying speed throughout the rest of these corners. And yeah, so I'm just going to stick by.
So I'm not going to be talking too much because I need to concentrate as much as possible.
And there you go, I am saying to myself I need to concentrate as much as possible. But anyway, here is a hot lap around the circuit.
Flat out, zap it a little bit, slide it through, flat out through here. As we go down here, just tap the brake a little bit to gain stability, run a little bit wide. Probably need to go easy out on these sections here, or bust up through here, flat out, brake a little bit hard, post that left off, punch it out. Could possibly go flat through here, through this quick hot section. Alrighty, so we're line some now.
And that is my attempted hot lap around the Eastern Creek circuit with a 50.69.
Yeah, boy.
Now, after driving the car, there was one little thing I wasn't particularly happy with. It was quite understeery in a couple of the corners, but other than that, it was a quick car. We were fastest in the practicing session,
Yeah, all good.
and I was only 0.3 off our fastest driver.
Just take it easy on a few of the fast corners. Yeah, feels alright, feels good. Kart feels really good. I was only 0.3 off Adam Briggsy just after doing 10 minutes, so I was pretty stoked with that. I'm happy with that. Just to toot my own horn, just to brag how good I am.
Shut up!
Yeah, but the kart feels fantastic. It's a beautiful kart. It's a brand new livery and all that type of shite. And yeah, and we're currently first in practice session right now, and shortly will be qualification, and hopefully we can start the race off at the front. I'm not doing qualification. We do have, I think it's either Adam Briggsy or Wayne Burke. Either way. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to shut up now. Let's start this, I don't know, terrible vlog. So if you are watching still, I apologise in advance.
Now, one complaint I've got for this is that this driver's briefing went on for way too bloody long. I think it went to 28 minutes straight.
You've got to have a kart that's ready to. We start from the dome coming down the hill. If you're intending to pitch, number, if it's yours, you must respond within the next lap. Alright? We understand you might be in the middle of it. Don't jump out of your kart into oncoming traffic trying to get it sorted out in a hurry.
Gentlemen, a short view back to the past. 30 years ago, Nikki.
If we have a safety car, and as Sam suggested, we put the lead kart board out. If we put the
3 days later.
Of all your old slick
I think
going to fast lane, and they'll greatly accept them. Cut off.
So here we are for the beginning of the qualification session. We have Adam Briggsy doing quali for us.
Well, buggers me if you can see that, but we're currently in first. 47.4, almost 4 cents ahead. Easy, killing it. With 2 minutes to go, or 3 laps to go possibly.
Nick minute.
Oh shit, that didn't go according to plan, did it? But we did get pole position. How good's that? Well done, Briggsy. Well bloody done.
Impressive. Very nice.
You're 3, almost 4 tenths ahead of everyone else, so you done well.
So a fantastic way to start off the event, the 24-hour event, by having, well, Briggsy putting us in pole position.
Before the shit goes down, so glad to have you here.
Oh, thanks, darling.
And we have Wayne Burke starting the race off with us. Now, we're only doing shortish stints from around 30 to 40 minutes because it is a absolute stinking hot day. It did reach temperatures of 35 on the Saturday and 37 degrees on the Sunday. So yeah, we're just trying to play it safe, try to keep our stints nice and short, just to reduce our fatigue and dehydration, because we drank a shite load of water today and tonight and tomorrow.
Okie dokie, your race is about to start. We are in pole position. Good luck to Wayno, he's starting the race. Briggsy's then after Wayne, and then I'll be taking care of the third stint. So shiver me timbers, hopefully we can have a good start, and yeah, it's a long race, and yeah, hope for the best. I'm nervous as hell, and probably need to do a nervous poo-poo. Yeah, see how we go. Wish us luck, we'll need it.
And off they go for the formation lap. Now, I do not have footage of my teammates driving in this event, just due to personal reasons. I didn't want to put a GoPro on because I only record for about an hour and a half, and then I'll just switch off, and then I'll just be sitting there for the whole entire race, and the thing might fall off, and then yeah, if it falls off, you get a penalty and yada yada yada. It'll just create a bit of a rabbit hole, but we only have footage of me. But anyway, off they go for the start of the 24-hour race of 2024 at the Eastern Creek Circuit. And Wayne gets off at an absolute blistering start, going through the first couple of corners and starting to pull away from everyone else. But other than that, it's a very clean start from the whole field. No one's doing anything silly, as per bloody usual. As I keep on saying, it is an endurance race. This is a 24-hour race. You don't need to do any stupid dive bombs on the first couple of corners. Anyway, as I drabble on onto the second lap of the race, Wayne is still leading the way and starting to pull a little bit of a gap.
Okie dokie, third lap into the race. We're pulled away a good second, I think, from what I can see. Here's the centre point of view. We've got Wayne Burke driving the kart, going down the back straight into the last corner. There he is. Absolutely killed it, mate. What a legend. So we're currently in first. Still got another 23 hours and, I don't know, 57 minutes. But yeah, we're doing alright. Alright, buggers me if you can hear me or not. Too windy. We're 10 minutes into the race. We're still leading the way. I think we've got a good 5 second gap already. I'm trying to look for him, but other than that, he's been giving us feedback saying that the kart's driving beautifully, so that's what we want to hear. There he is there, leading the way. Yeah, just increasing the gap ever so slowly, but this is good. This is what we want. He's already catching up to lap traffic, so we've just got to keep an eye on him. And other than that, yeah, he's been saying that the kart's driving really good, so that's positive. Yeah, so I'll probably be in the kart in about an hour and a half's time, so hopefully the kart stays that way for my stint.
Nick minute.
Anywho, about 30 minutes into Wayne's stint, something goes horribly wrong.
Alright, so we're running into a minor issue. Just, I think we're 40 minutes into the race. The bowl, there's a little bowl in the engine that came loose and fuel was pissing out. So yeah, we have to change that. And other than that, yeah, kart's still good. Briggsy is in the kart now to do his stint. He is giving us feedback that the kart's still good. Just that little minor issue, so I think we've lost 2 or 3 laps. Alrighty, so 49 minutes into the race. We are currently 27th. 6 laps down or 5 laps down? I don't know. Still got 23 hours and 10 minutes to go. So it's going to be a long race. We didn't lose too much out of it. Hopefully we can gain it back throughout the race. fingers crossed. Okay, 15 minutes until I do my first stint. I think we're in 26th position. So, yeah, Briggsy's going really well. He's pretty much lapping karts every lap, which is good. So he's still quick. He's one of the quickest. I think he's on track. I need to check on the timer. But, yeah, kart's good. Maybe we can keep it that way.
So here we go for my first stint of the 24-hour race. Still nervous as hell, but I did do a nervous poo, so I'm all clean and good to go. Anyway, as we make our way out of the pits, we start our very first stint.
Yep. Copy. Just leave me focused for a little bit and I'll start talking to you.
So throughout this entire stint, it's literally still a practice session for me. That's all I was mainly doing. I didn't care about anyone else around me. If people wanted to overtake me, I'll just let them go, because right now it's just me trying to get my bearings around the circuit still. So yeah, we're just gonna keep on trying to get good laps, try to beat my times every lap. And yeah, once I'm starting to feel confident, that's when I start talking to my team, just to get some points and some tips on how I'm driving. But 5 minutes into my stint, all of that practice, ego talking me, trying to be safe, just goes out the window, and I start doing some dive bonds and trying to overtake some cuts left, right and center when I can. So about 20 minutes into my stint, I do realise where I am losing a lot of my time, which is this corner here. It is quite an interesting corner once you get your head around it. But anyway, I lose a little bit of time in that corner.
Disgusting!
In this little bus stoppy section here, I go a little bit too wide throughout all of it, where you can kind of cut through it. And as you can see, you do see a car trying to go in for the overtake.
Disgusting!
And I'm quite slow in this little hairpinny section as well. So again, I run it a little bit too wide.
Disgusting!
Where a lot of the other karts just keep it inside, which is, yeah, what I start to eventually figure out. And as we approach the last corner of the circuit, I end up doing something pretty skits in this first couple of corners.
Bring the boom! All right, yes. Okay. Yeah, 5 boom. Okay.
Triple overtake, I was quite happy with that.
Yeah, all good. I'll give him a finger next time. Okie dokie, I just finished my first stint of the day. I got no idea where we're placed. But in terms of the cart feels good, just a bit understeery. Just in a few of the corners. I don't know, I might put up a video of me driving it in the sections where I thought it was over or understeery, which was in corner 2. That was probably where it was most effective, with the understeer that is. But yeah, other than that, the cart still feels good. I want it a little bit, I'm used to a cart being loose in the rear, so yeah, there's not really much looseness in the rear of the car, but yeah, just had to adjust the driving. And
if you can't cut it, go home, there's someone else to take your place.
Yada yada yada, but we're consistently in the mid 49, low 49s throughout the whole stint. just overtaking karts when I could. Craig Thornton is in the kart now. He has no comms, so he's kind of driving blind, so we just got to keep an eye on him, like I am right now. So Mr. Craig Thornton is a Toyota 86 driver. He participated in the 2024 season. A pretty darn good driver. He is locally based, so he knows this track inside out. There he goes.
Nick Minute.
Alrighty, we have a yellow flag out. Something's happened.
Attention in the pit. Can we have a recovery for Kart 70 and Kart 71?
So after that incident, we're currently in 11th position, so we've clawed our way back. We're still 5 laps down, but still got I don't know, 21 hours to go. Alrighty, so there are our 2 karts. They must have collided with each other. I'm guessing their karts are completely stuffed. So this might help us a little bit. It's bunched up the field again, and hopefully we can start overtaking some of the karts again. Again, we still have Craig Thornton in the kart. Once I can find him. Oh, there's a little bit of a concertina effect. There he is. And we give him a little wave. There he is. Hi, Craig. So, oh no, green flag. I thought it was one more lap. Off they go. Go, Craig. Yeah, right on the inside. Nice driving, Mark. Skill, mate, skill. You might be able to sneak in one more if I can see it. No.
And 45 minutes later, Craig goes in to complete his first stint.
Alrighty, Craig's out and Mr. Darcy is in.
And with Mr. Darcy in the kart, he ends up having a safety car triggered in his stint as well, but he ends up climbing up into 7th position, so he's done a pretty good job.
Okie dokie, 4 hours into the race, we're being pushed down into 8th position now. We were in 7th, but we got a drive-through penalty. So allegedly, when we thought he was coming in for a drive swap, he came in, but he came in for a scales, and then we did a drive swap after the scales.
You cannot do anything on the kart on the weigh level.
What do you mean?
He was weighing. You can't do anything on him.
Was he weighed because he was tall, or was he weighed because
he was weighed because he was tall?
We were having hitting at the same time, and we didn't know he was tall.
And yeah, so we copped the penalty for that. So when you do a scales check, you're meant to just do a drive through the pits and then come back out. But unfortunately, we did something else. Yeah, we did a driver stop as well. Yeah, which completely cocked it up. So yeah, we got a drive through penalty for that. We're being pushed down into 8th position. We're at the 4-hour mark. There's still 20 hours to go. It's a long bloody race. It's starting to cool down a bit. It's starting to get a bit gusty, if you can hear me or not. Yeah, we're doing all right. 20 hours left. And yeah, Luke Gelding's in the kart. And then next up is Wayne to do his 2nd stint of the race. But yeah, other than that, things are still good. The kart's still understeery to everyone, but we're still adjusting to it. The kart's still quick. Probably not as quick as what we wanted. We're starting to think that we're losing pressure in the right front tyre, possibly, since we're getting a fair bit of understeer as well. So we've got to really keep an eye on that. And there goes Luke now. And there you go, it's 20 past 4, sun's still up. We're in daylight savings, so the sun should be gone in about 4 more hours.
So off we go for the reset of our stints. We're now on stint 2 with Wayne Burke beginning his 2nd stint.
Alrighty, 5-hour mark. We just got a safety car. We're in position 7 with Wayne still in the car. Briggsy will be in the car in about 10 minutes, I think. Okie dokie, we're approaching the 6-hour mark. We're at 5:55. We are currently in 5th position, just 2 laps behind the lead kart. But we do have a bit of an issue. We do have Stratco Racing, who are kart number 15 there, literally just in front of us. They've had a couple of sneaky fuel stops just as the safety car was being pulled in, so they've got the upper hand. So they're probably the biggest ones to watch now. Number 3, who were leading the race, have had an issue, and now they've dropped just outside the top 10. It's still a long race. We're approaching the first quarter of the race, and see what happens from there. But right now, Maverick are leading, and yeah, we're in 5th position with Briggsy in the kart. We've got Craig Thornton going in next. and then I'll be doing my second stint as the sun starts to go down. 6.5 hour mark. I'll be in the cart in about 15 minutes. Craigie Thornton's in the cart right now. Right there. Absolutely killing it. Doing consistent times, pretty much lapping someone every lap. So yeah, he's doing really well. And that's definitely cooled down now. It's actually a nice breeze coming through. The sun's starting to disappear behind the dome. The stints should be much more easier now. We're not sweating our ring hole out. Like, we'll still probably be a little bit sweaty in the stints, but not as excessive as we were earlier. So should be all right now. I'm gonna shut up now. I need to gear up.
So here we are for stint 2 of the 24-hour race, or my second stint of the 24-hour race. So it's a little bit cooler now. The kart's a little bit more grippier, but still plenty of understeer in a couple of the corners. Anyway, strap yourselves in. So with this stint, I try to change my driving style a little bit, especially when we come up to the bus stop section. I try to cut those corners a little bit more.
Oh, that's so much better.
But it takes me a little bit of encouragement to do it. And eventually we start cutting through this little bus stop section. And in this hairpin section here as well, I try to tuck the car in a little bit more in this corner here. Try to hug it in a little bit more, because you do get a little bit more speed. Alrighty, let's see if we can overtake some more karts. Said overtake, you moron. And that's me trying to cut the bus stop but failing miserably.
Oh mate, you are fucking driving like an absolute idiot.
So after my driving escapade, or my second stint, we end up beating our fastest time, or my personal best time. We do get below a 49, I think we get a 48.9, so I was pretty stoked with that, and we managed to get into 4th position. So yeah, definitely a good result after my second stint. I was very chuffed.
Right, my second stint is done. Where are we? Okay, so we've crept up to 4th, 2 laps down. We're 7.5 hours over. Sweet. Okie dokie, we're just passing the 8-hour mark. Mark Darcy, Mr. Darcy, has just done his pit stop. So we're being dropped back down into 7th position. He was leading for a good, 3 minutes. So we're slowly getting back to the top. Still a long way to go. We're just hitting 8 hours. And Wayne goes back in the kart for his 3rd stint. But yeah, kart still feels good. Everyone's happy. Still understeer in some sections, but we're still doing good times. We're still one of the quickest on the track, which is good. Hopefully we keep it that way. Anyway, as we progress through to the night.
And not far from the halfway mark, we then begin our set of stints for the 3rd time with Wayne Burke restarting the stints, order, roster, whatever you want to call it.
Alrighty, after that, we just got in that we lost the Alfano. So we have no times on our cart now, so we're going to be driving blind. 15 hours to go. We just hit the 9-hour mark. We've lost our timer. So yeah, comms have to be a priority. Because I'm absolutely useless if I can't see my times.
I am stupid. I am stupid.
So I need to be updated frequently. So yeah, we're apparently in 6th still, but we're just 2 laps behind the Kart in 1st. Okie dokie, nearing the 10-hour mark of the race. We have Wayne just finishing his stint. We've now got Craig going back in for his 3rd stint. He'll do about 40 minutes and then it'll be back to Briggsy. And then after Briggs will be me for my 3rd stint. So I'm still feeling fine. I've had a couple of these. But yeah, we're currently in 5th or 4th. I can't, oh no, it was 4th. We're in 4th now. So yeah, we're just ever so slowly creeping back up. But yeah, it's still a long way to go. We're not even halfway yet. So yeah, there's still got another 2 hours to go until we hit the halfway mark, which will be just past midnight. I think 10 past 9. So yeah, kart's good. Still, everyone's still happy with the kart. Still understeery, but we're still one of the fastest on the track still. So we'll take that, Matt. Go Craigie. Craigie's in the kart now. Go get him, Matt. Go get him, Matt. Alrighty, we're approaching the 11-hour mark. I'm still feeling okay. Wayne's gone back to the hotel just to get some Z's. And then Craig's about to shoot off as well to get some rest as well. So hopefully they'll be nice and fresh at around 5 in the morning, just as the sun's rising. I'm just going to keep driving as much as I can until I'm pretty much at the time, or at the point where I cannot drive anymore. Just as we approach the 11-hour mark, we are in 4th position, so this is good. But yeah, we've still got a long way to go. We're almost at the halfway mark.
And off I go for my 3rd stint of tonight's race, or 24-hour race, however you want to call it.
Good job, Briggsy.
So Briggsy has informed us that the tyres are pretty much dead. So this is literally the last stint we'll do on these tyres, because yeah, it is driving like an absolute pig now. It is, yeah, it just has no grip on the front now, so I'm really struggling to get some decent laps around the circuit now.
Tell him he's lying here. You're not driving fine.
So with this stint, I've got no idea what times we're doing, and I've got no comms to the guys on the other side of the track because yeah, my comms failed to connect, so I've got no idea what times they're doing. I feel like I'm not doing any decent times because we're not overtaking many karts in this stint, and we do get overtaken a fair few times because I'm assuming that other karts have changed their tyres and they start overtaking us pretty darn quickly. But we press on and try to do what we can. So as you can see, a kart has overtaken us pretty darn quickly and is pulling it away pretty darn quickly as well, especially in this section coming up here through the bus stop. As you can see, just pulling kart length by kart length. They're already a second ahead of us. So yeah, this definitely convinces me that teams are starting to switch to fresher tyres now. About 35 minutes into my stint, the safety cart is triggered.
Alrighty, safety cart. Please leave the, what do you call it, cameras on.
But as we're trying to form up, something pretty skits happens. Kart in front of me decides to lose its rear tyre, or lose its rear wheel.
Oh, shit, yep. Alright, that woke me up. Alright, that forecast off. Yeah, that was sick.
And knowing I have no comms, I try to notify our team that there is another kart off the track, but oh.
Can you hear me? Oh, we've been behind the safety car for about 7 minutes now. I dare say it'll be another 10 minutes because bloody 93 is still sitting over there. I hope they see him. Trying to restart a race with them not seeing him. Surely they can, but I haven't seen anyone running out to him yet. Bloody hell. I'm absolutely busting for a piss. Took about, I don't know, another 1 litre before I did this done. I think as soon as the race starts, I think I'm going to be pitting in, but I'm absolutely busting. Woo! Holy load! Yeah. Alright, we're about to restart. Woo! I'm busting for a piss. Woo! Alright, here we go. Oh, yeah.
So as we are about to approach the last corner, we're about to restart the race. Finally, I might get a little bit of action coming up. But saying that, our tyres are old. I don't know if these guys ahead or behind me have fresher tyres. I guess we'll find out when the race restarts, which it has right now. So we try to overtake old mate in front of us, which we do successfully. And we try to press on, try to, I guess, sit behind old mate in front of us as we go through the next couple of corners into the little bus stop section. Try to get it nice and smoothly, and yeah, we do okay so far. Still sit behind the kart in front of us, but then yeah, I do realise to my left, a little sneaky bastard overtakes us, and yeah, we lose a position there. Again, I don't know if we lost the position. I've got no idea what the Alfano's telling me because we don't have one, and I've got no comms as well, so I'm pretty much driving blind. But anyway, that's our stint done. We only do a couple of laps, and then I come into the pits.
It is just before 1 o'clock in the morning. I just finished the stint about half an hour ago, I think. I don't know, but we're going to do another one now. In about 20 minutes, just to switch the stint around a bit because some of the drivers are starting to get a little bit fatigued. So I'm going to do my stint for as long as possible. I still feel chirpy. Either that or I'm just overly tired. But yeah, looking at the time now, it's 4 minutes to 1 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, I'll do a stint for as long as possible. We have changed the tyres to new compound tyres. So we're on our second set of slicks, and apparently we're one of the fastest on the track again. And then yeah, after this stint, I might have a quick kip. See how we go. Anyway, I better gear up. Shut up.
Alrighty, so after a short little break, we then head into our 4th stint. We've got new tyres on the kart. They're only about, I don't know, less than an hour old. So yeah, so we should be doing some good times, hopefully get some 48s, and that's what we certainly do. The car is just super duper quick in this stint. I was quite chuffed how we went.
Very pointy. Still got no idea what times we're doing, but oh well. Bloody hell, this thing sticks like glue. Whee! Well, other teams are in the 48s. There's got to be at least 3, I reckon. Oh, there's probably more.
So we then put our head down into this stint. I don't know if I'm overly tired, but yeah, I'm kind of focused, but not focused at the same time, if that makes sense. You kind of, I guess, I don't know, it's really hard to explain, but I feel like I've just completely zoned out in this stint, even though we're still driving okay. But yeah, just things were happening so quickly, everything was a blur every now and then, kind of like that. Oh yeah, oh shit, okay, I'm on track. Anyway, we keep on pressing on, but yeah, it just felt a little bit odd. I'm pretty darn sure I'm overly tired now, and as you can see, there's other karts falling off the track. It could be just complacency as well, just overly tired. That's another way of saying it. Almost smashing into other karts as well. Yeah, just Just me being tired and probably shit at driving.
Position is kart number 6.
Apparently we're on the same lap and they're in 3rd position.
Pretty cool. I'll just stick behind him until he picks it up.
So we stick on kart number 6's backside for pretty much the entire stint because yeah, he's doing some good times. There's no need to risk doing anything silly. There's no need to attack. We're just going to sit behind him and play the patient game. So kart number 6 manages to overtake the kart in front of us, and as we go through the bus stop, almost smash into a kart that's on the side of the track.
Second kart. Oh dude, I've lost count of how many safety karts we've had now. Maybe this is number 10. Woo. Yeah, I'm good. I'm feeling fine. I'm still wide awake, so yeah.
And as we make our way through the bus stop section, we do see the driver of that vehicle just resting on the tyre barrier. So the kart is now cleared up and we restart the race.
Come on, move, mate, move.
And as we make our way through the last corner of the circuit, the race has now restarted, but I don't know what the old mate is doing in front of. He's just driving really slow, but we can overtake him across the finish line, but I was confused what the officials were doing as well.
Officials can be absolutely shit. Oh, they didn't even have the flag out and then they waved it out for the last fucking second. That's completely f***ed up the restart.
Anyway, as I re-watch this footage, I do realise, yeah, the old mate was waving the flag. I just didn't know what to do. But anyway, we press on. We only do one more lap and then we go into the pits.
Alrighty, that's my double stint done. It's just on 2 AM in the morning. I've got no idea what time or what position we're in, but yeah, we've got new tyres on. Car's feeling good as it's now pitch black. Yeah, I'll try to sleep for about 2 hours and yeah, see what happens from there. Sleepy time.
So as I'm trying to sleep for about 2 hours, really nothing happens. Just a whole bunch of safety karts were caught apparently. But yeah, nothing happened to us. We survived the 2 hours as I then wake my ass up.
I think I got a little sleep. We're in 5th. Luke's in the kart. Everything's been fine. There's been a long safety kart apparently, but yeah, we're going to be back into it soon. We'll go. See how we go. I'm frozen. My body's completely frozen. Yeah, just need to warm my body back up.
So here we are for stint number 5. I do get a fair few cramps in this stint as I have just woken up. My body was still quite cold in this stint. And I have my glasses on in this stint as well, so my vision's quite jittery, so I'm not really driving 100% in this stint. And the kart's not feeling too fantastic either. It's gone back to quite understeery. It's not as quick and nimble as it was in the previous stint, but we're still doing okay times. We're still 3rd in this stint until kart number 3 overtakes us, and then we get pushed down into 4th.
Yeah, I'm going to just just trying to keep it consistent. Yeah, just struggling to focus properly, but still fine, still fine.
And in this stint, this is probably one of the closest calls I have as I try to overtake and then get, I don't know, pushed onto the grass. dare say old mate didn't see us, so yeah, whatever, doesn't matter. But we survived, we're still alive, cart's okay, he lets us go. Yeah, not the best driving for myself. Anyway, I'm half asleep, leave me alone. And another highlight of this stint is that I get to see the sky slowly change colour as the sun begins to rise. But other than that, not the most exciting stint, nothing really happens. It's just, yeah, keeping it on the track and me just being a good boy behind the wheel.
As the sun begins to rise, it looks really pretty. Oh my god, look at those rays. We just finished our next stint. I haven't looked at the leaderboard yet, so I've got no idea where we are. I'm struggling in that stint because I was wearing my glasses, so I need to take these off because they were just jittering everywhere, so couldn't focus properly. But yeah, just kept it on the track, kept it smooth, kept it consistent. The kart's still quick, but not quick as the a few of the others. We'll still have it taken a few here and there, but no, it's just doing all right. Anyway, sun's starting to get up. It's going to be a hot day. Alrighty, nearing not far from the 4-hour mark. So yeah, 4 hours to go. It's nearing 8 o'clock. We got another safety car because a few tyres have decided to go on the truck. I don't know how. Wayne's in the kart. He's doing, I think it's his last stint or second last stint. I'm in after Wayne. I think this is my last stint. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is my last stint. So yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm refreshed because I fell asleep again just earlier. But yeah, I'm zipped. I've got my contacts in, I can see now, and yeah, I'll hit the track shortly. So as I begin my last stint of the race, we're currently in 5th position. It's still possible we can get a podium in this race, the way things are going. So yeah, I just got to keep my head down, push as hard as I can, be a bit more aggressive in my driving because we are coming into the later stages. And yeah, everyone's probably going to be doing the same thing as well. So yeah, it's usually the last few hours of the race, everyone gets a bit aggressive and everyone starts pushing that little bit harder because it's all or nothing now. Yeah, so yeah, I'm just going to keep on pushing and hopefully climb our way up into 3rd position if we're very, very lucky. Hours to go. We're currently 6th. I've got no idea where we're going to be finishing at the end of this race. We could be fighting for 5th, 4th or 3rd. I got no idea, but we've slowly clawed our way back. Craig's still in the car. He's about to finish. Mr. Darcy's going to do his last stint and going from there. But yeah, just over 2.5 hours to go. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. So I've been summoned back into the kart after Briggsy's last stint. Craig's pretty buggered, he's had enough, so I'll replace him for his last stint. So I'll be doing 25 minutes and then Wayne will be finishing the race. We're still in 6th. I think that's where we're going to finish, unfortunately. Mark's last stint, he had a couple of biffs and large. And Luke, who's in the kart right now, had a few tangle-ups with a few karts. So I think everyone's starting to get a bit aggressive, a bit complacent, a bit tired, but see how we go on my last stint. But yeah. Anyway, still a fair way to go, just about an hour and a half to go. And yeah, let's see what happens. I'm pretty tired. So off I go for my very last stint of the race, once again. This one's only a short stint, only goes for about half an hour. Just keep me posted on when I need to come in.
But as I was saying earlier, we did have Luke and Mr. Mark Darcy having a couple of incidences in their stints, which involved the kart getting a little bit damaged on the front, so the steering column's a little bit bent, and the front left tyre I think is facing outwards. So yeah, we've got a little bit of drag, we're a little bit slower, so yeah, we're not as quick as we are, but we still try to overtake when we can, but it is much harder to overtake as we no longer had some pace. So yeah, we just slowly get overtaken by karts every now and then, and yeah, it's quite upsetting. Just knowing that we no longer have the pace to keep up with the faster karts. It looks like we're not going to be getting a podium, which I was hoping for. But yeah, we just keep on pressing on. You never know what's going to happen. We do have a good fight with Kart 707. It's a very depressing stint, this one, on my very last stint. But on my very last lap, I do get informed that I need to come in before it's too late, because the pit lane closes in the last 30 minutes of this race. So I think we're on the 32-minute mark. So yeah, I do get informed that I need to pit this lap. So my main priority is to overtake Kart 707. Even though we're probably not even fighting for position, but I just need to know that I can overtake him. So I'm going to push as hard as I can. I don't know why, but you know, some of us drivers do it, where you just want to overtake someone on your very last lap, and that's what we do. We do a late dive bomb into this corner, and we successfully overtake 707, and then yeah, that's my last stint done for the race. Yeah, what a way to end the 24-hour, even though we've still got half an hour to go. But that's my last stint done.
Alright, that's all she wrote for me. Yeah, the car drives like a pig, but oh, enjoy it, mate, have fun.
Alrighty, 6 minutes remaining in the race. We're in 6th position. Yeah, not the way we wanted to finish, but at least we crawled back. We were one of the leading karts at some points of the race, and yeah, I think there was only 7 karts within, I don't know, 5 laps. I'll have to double check. But yeah, that's how the cookie crumbles. P6.
And after 24 long hours, Maverick, kart number 58, gets first. Stratco Racing, kart number 15, gets second. And Half-Hearted, kart number 199, finish in third. And we finish in position number 6. So we'll take that. A good result after how the race started, even though we started on pole. Now, if you made it to the end of this video, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Make sure to like and subscribe and all that crap. And yeah, that's how our 2024 season of karting ends, with a 24-hour race. We started on pole, and unfortunately we finished in 6th position. But it was a great experience. That was my very first physical 24-hour race. I've done them virtually, but this is my very first physical 24-hour race, and I absolutely loved it. And I'd love to do it again in the 2025 season, which is happening around the same time in November. Now, if you want more details in this series, just click on the link down below of Endurance Racing Club, whatever it's called. I've forgotten the name, or league, whatever it is. But anyway, let's leave it at that. Yeah, if I see you on track one day, have a squits race, and I'll see you around. Ciao.